join me in welcoming Josh.
Thank you, Dean Hubbard, for your kind and generous introduction. And thank you, Senator Wyden, for joining us today. I would also like to thank you, my classmates, and the Office of Student Affairs for giving me the chance to share my thoughts with all of you. Thank you to our esteemed faculty and staff for giving us such an incredible experience during our time here at Columbia Business School. And thank you to all of our friends and family members for standing by our side and for being here with us this morning. Thank you. Thank you to my wife, Ashley, who inspires me every single day. To my dad and my father-in-law for all of your support. And to my mom, my mother-in-law, my sisters, and all of the other moms and extraordinary women in our lives, happy Mother's Day. We love you. Day one. As you walk in the door, you're handed a few costume pieces, a hat, a pair of glasses, a necklace. You're nervous, but as you look around the room, you get the sense that everybody's nervous. So you sit down at the table, your name is displayed right in front of you, and you place your pen at the ready. Here we go. We all know this scene, but I never imagined that life in business school would be so much like life in the theater. I mean, who thought that we would have dance rehearsals that first week, right? We did. But that first day of orientation was remarkably similar to a first read-through of a play, with the key difference being that at CBS, each of us was seeking to define our role as opposed to having it handed to us. And the play hadn't been written yet. We would do that together, constructing our collective story, unified in purpose. And today, this moment, is our opening performance. Everything leading up to it has been preparation. We've already seen remarkable feats from this class. Among them, students who brought water filtration products to Mexico. Another student who, in the midst of his MBA, ran for political office. Another classmate who, just a couple weeks ago, opened her own hip new cafe. Our classmates are launching startups that are bound to shake things up. A new marketplace for pet insurance, an app for incentivized recycling, a networking platform for new teachers. But none of these students, not a single one of us, can achieve what we've set out to on our own. We rely on each other every day. And when any one of us reaches the spotlight, the rest of us don't just sit and watch. We stand by our classmates, supporting them every step of the way. But it's not just our accomplishments and our collaboration that make CBS special. This institution is unique because of who we are. This community has brought together a young man from Sudan and a young woman from Cleveland to serve as co-presidents of our class. This is a community in which a guy who self-identifies as a Muslim feminist from Pakistan and a Bronze Star Afghanistan veteran specifically chose to share their CBS Matters presentation. I treasure my own experience of embarking on a student-led Chazen tour to Guatemala, where we met leaders from large multinational corporations and small nonprofit organizations. And in doing so, we learned that both industry and philanthropy must play a pivotal role in transforming the lives of people in poverty. But beyond that, we had the chance to see Guatemala, our classmates' home country, through her eyes. At CBS, we have been given a gift to learn so much from each other, and in doing so, to learn so much about the world. but we still have work to do. You know, at every CBS Matters presentation where a student chooses to share what really matters to him or her, I find myself thinking, I never knew that. And I think we've all experienced this feeling, this moment when you realize that you never knew that someone went through such hardship, or you never realized that your classmate was so passionate about art or science or even math. You never had insight into what it was like to grow up in China or Argentina or Kazakhstan or Italy. And there's a great lesson to be learned in this moment of discovery. And that's the fact that for all of us, there's always something underneath. There's always something unexpected to be learned. We may be conditioned to make snap judgments about other people, but if we can continue to strengthen our ability to empathize, to give each other a chance, it won't only help us to do well by doing good, it will also empower us to be true global leaders. So I have to confess that I got more than a few requests for the Circle of Life, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, CBS Football Club, I'm looking at you guys, and Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. And while I'm not going to use this time to sing, there is a lesson to be learned from The Lion King. So for those of you who might not know the story, Simba, the future king, runs away from home when things get tough. He's scared, and he doesn't know what to do. But with the help of some unlikely friends he meets in the jungle, he's reminded of his responsibility, his duty. And with the help of those friends, he regains his confidence to come back home and fulfill his destiny. Throughout our lives, throughout our careers, things will get tough. But don't ever give up on your purpose, whatever you do. Our lead professor, Modupe Akinola, always said, "You were created because there is some problem out there that you are uniquely equipped to solve." We should all remember that, and when times get tough, we should trust that our classmates are there. After all, we don't just sit in the wings and watch. We stand by our classmates and support each other every step of the way. We look deeper to better understand who people really are underneath the silly hat, the glasses, the necklace, or whatever other costume a person might wear each day. And we stay true to our mission as each of us strives to truly define our role. Today's only the beginning. Let's seize this opportunity to reflect on what we've accomplished, to celebrate our achievements, and to stand shoulder to shoulder as the curtain rises. The world can't wait to see what we've got in store for them. Thank you, and congratulations to the Columbia Business School class of 2018.